All right, I'm here. 4 hours and 5-minute drive. Flipped. Haven't been here in a long time. They even changed the sign, changed the name, everything. But this is Black and Long Pond. Here for the weekend. So, I'll be doing a little bit of a hike in. But first, I gotta get changed into my hiking clothes. What's up, YouTube? So I'm doing just a 2-night winter solo camping trip, and naming this channel Begin Again Ben, because I used to do this stuff all the time. I used to love it. Pretty cool. It's happening right here. Used to do this stuff all the time, and then I don't know what happened, but I started partying, got away from it, got into a different city with a different vibe, you know, trying to meet a wife, dating a lot of girls out in the social scene, and now I'm married. I have a beautiful wife, give me a beautiful son, who you'll probably meet at some point, and just sitting around with no passion. And I said, what? I gotta get back to my roots. So I said, I love backpacking, so let's start backpacking. So then researching and everything, and then the problem is summer comes and gone, and I'm like, it's about to be winter. I'm like, dude, I used to winter backpack. So let's do it. Bring it. So I geared up, spent the last months eyeing gear, drooling over gear, learning, watching, because everything has changed. The last time I was doing this was 2003. So fast forward to 2021, everything got awesome, light, warm, and amazing. So I'm trying out this gear. Everything said, oh, solo backpack. I haven't done a solo trip in a long time. But like everyone said, somebody else was supposed to go with me on this, and I could either cancel or keep it and just go alone. And since I'm not a beginner, a true beginner, I've got countless backpacking trips under my belt, and I'm just getting back into it. I said, why not? I picked an area. It's right near my old college in Paul Smiths, New York, and I'm familiar with it. I love it, and it's nostalgic to me. So I'm gonna stay at a lean-to, but this is the one lean-to I'm not picking. This one, because it's just too damn close. There's no hiking, there's no adventure. I want to tire myself out, but these things are peppered all over the place back here. And there's some wood. And then here's the Black Pond. There's another pond that drains into this one, which has got phenomenal fishing. But the lean-to I'm staying at is right over to the right. That's where we got to hike all the way around hike all the way around here and around over there, and then get to the other side over on the right there. Not a bad hike, enough that my car is far enough away that I'm not gonna try to go escape to the car and turn the heat on or bring a ton of shit, although we'll talk about that later, because I feel like I brought way too much stuff. So I want to give a big shout out right now to Justin Outdoors. If it wasn't for him, I would have been lost. He made it short for me to figure out what the hell I was doing, what equipment to buy. So I don't want to make this about gear in this video, but just got a normal beanie, no name. The Outdoor Research San Juan jacket, Underneath is the Vigor, which they sell as a mid layer, but it's the Vigor quarter zip from Outdoor Research, and that is sold as a mid layer. So if you're buying it as a base layer, which I am, you need to go small. And then the Trailbreaker 2 pants. And then I have North Face boots. Well, we can talk more about gear later on. Right now, I gotta get around this lake. And this trail seems a little boggy. Let's see what we got going on here. You can see the ice over here. Probably shouldn't be walking on this sphagnum. You can see the ice. When I booked this trip, my friends were out on the ice up here ice fishing. I texted my buddy, said, "What's it looking like?" He said, "Winter's here." This place is usually reliable for winters. Once winter comes, it doesn't leave. But this last week or two, the weather last week actually, the weather shifted and was 50s, and one day it neared 60. Ice melted, snow melted. However, we should be getting into this. Some good snow tonight. It's supposed to drop to about 14 to 16 degrees. And then the next night, even lower, more like 14. And then Sunday, which I'm sad I'm leaving, it's going to get to 6. So the whole point of this trip is to shake down my gear. Make sure everything works. Figure it all out. And replace anything or get anything that I need replaced or feel like I'm missing. So I should get a chance to do that. I should get a chance to shake down the gear. I should wake up tomorrow to a nice layer of 3 inches of snow, and it'll continue to accumulate all night, or all night, and then all day tomorrow. So I figured out sweat is just unavoidable, and I'm lucky because it's 40 degrees, but tomorrow it's going to be 20. So hopefully this stuff dries out, which it's all quality stuff, but it's unavoidable. However, I am dressed for it to be much colder than it is. But we're coming up to it right now. Here's Little Black, cool little pond, great fishing in the summer. Let's get a shot of this. So we got over here, I'll probably be hanging out on this tonight. Here's a home sweet home. Little canoe launch. Well, the wind's blowing that way. We'll see what it looks like. What's up, guys? So, first night out here. Wasn't a bad sleep, but it wasn't a great sleep either. I'm thinking my sleeping pad, which is the Nemo tensor insulated, it did okay, but I don't know. It's coupled with this Thermarest ridge rest, and I think the pad kept coming off of the closed cell. The tensor kept coming off the closed cell. I wasn't ever cold, but I wasn't toasty warm either. I think it got down to about 15 degrees last night. It's like 17 degrees right now. It's hard to get out of this. Hard to get out of this sleeping bag, that's for sure. I got some clothes in here with me warming up that I reached out and grabbed. I'm gonna get up, then make some coffee, and make one of these new Peak breakfasts that I bought. I've never tried this company before. No snow yet. No snow. Didn't get any. There's supposed to be some snow, but we'll get that. It'll be here tomorrow. All right, time to do it. Pretty awesome waking up in the morning out here. Pretty cool. Huge freaking trout just jumped as I walked onto this bridge. But tried a Peak breakfast skillet. It was delicious. And having some coffee. I forgot exactly how much cold drains your batteries. So this is my camp wear, just a regular beanie, high pile fleece, a North Face with a down insert in it, and the nature hike, can't really see it, but down pants. And I'm waiting on some booties. Hopefully got some heavy smart wool socks on. Core is warm. Fingers and toes, fingers especially, are the limiting reagent. Got to remember to bring a few hand warmers. You got ideas for what the best hand warmers are? That'd be fantastic. But first night out alone, very cool. I think I'm gonna hike up to the top of Jenkins. You can't really see it right from here, but definitely beautiful, definitely good for the soul. All right, time to finish my coffee. We'll come back up here. Lean-to might be a little bit of a mess. I love the lean-to because you can just spread out. You got your man spread happening. But I wasn't super happy with the tensor insulated, even on top of the Thermarest. Definitely going to look into the X-Therm. Cook station. Bears are asleep, so no worries except for the raccoons. All right. Have a good one. Bye. So here we are. I woke up at camp and everything was good, but my feet were frozen. Gotta figure something out with that, my toes. Cold toes you can tough through when you're just milling around. But cold toes when you're trying to go to sleep is no good. So I did the Nalgene bottle in there. Like I said, I wasn't cold, but I wasn't opening up zippers because I was so hot. So I wanted to get some water made, but I knew this was on its way. Last night I didn't take this place. I probably should have because of the wind. So this is Long Pond lean-to. This is that other pond that's attached to the other black pond. It's a little bit further, but I said I'm gonna get a little warmed up here and make some water and my toes, get my feet warmed up a little bit, and here we go. I've got the what do you call it, the filter in my inside pocket to keep it nice and warm so it doesn't freeze. This will be the first use of it. All right, let's get to this. So while filtering the water and getting ready to take care of it, I dropped my whole pack, my whole little collapsible day pack, into this little water right here. Yeah. So then that's where I have my mid layer to go on when I get up at elevation, which I'm gonna need. I'm like, oh, I hope that this backpack is waterproof, and it is not. It is not waterproof. So I went in and felt, I mean, it's water resistant, but I felt my high pile fleece in there, and it's a little, got some water on it. Not a lot. It's not soaked. It's not like I can wring it out or anything. But note to self, this backpack is not waterproof. Also, the Sawyer Squeeze, yeah, that bag that comes with it is trash. Like, definitely gonna be, I should have brought the Smart Water bottle. Ooh, I'm sketchy out here. Sketchy. But this is Long Pond. Pretty cool. We're out here a ways. Not another person for miles. Pretty cool. And then this comes right back up to the lean-to. Last night, because of the winds, that would have been the place to stay, but tonight it's not going to be. It's going to be the opposite. So I just chose. Tonight's going to be the worst night. We should be looking at a white winter wonderland when I wake up tomorrow. All right, my feet are warming up. When you've been hiking for already an hour and change, and you're like, all right, I got to be getting close. This is getting difficult. And then you see this, and you see that start to happen. We'll say this. Hiking in the Adirondacks compared to where I see most of these guys hiking, you know, all the people that are influencers or whatever you want to say, they're hiking on highways. I'm hiking on like root rock fest, barely a trail, can't really find it. That's how it is up here in the Dacks. So off I go, up I go, rather. Well, here we are, top of Jenkins. I don't see any marker, but the snow definitely come in, so I got no view. Half an hour ago, I would have had an awesome view, but now it's starting to snow. So it's not going to be long for me up here. There's a sign back there somewhere. I don't see a Jenkins Mountain sign. See a bag of M&Ms and head back to camp. That was longer than I remember. little different than the way up. Here it comes. That's the sound I've been waiting for. Ooh, what a difference a few hours makes. Just as I got up to that peak, things got interesting. I knew this was coming. This is why I came here, to test out this gear. But looking at now, and it's snowing pretty good. The camera doesn't pick it up good, but you can't even see over there. And I found a tarp in back of the lean-to. Why not use it? Because last night it was 20 or 30 mile an hour winds, in addition to it being 17 degrees, 16 or 17. So I'm sitting here now. I finished the hike so damn early that now I'm sitting here and I'm like, what do? I don't want to start the fire yet. It doesn't get dark till 4. I don't know. All right. Well, I finished the hike early and sitting around bored, so I just cleaned up camp a little bit and not start a fire. Why not? Got a little bit of wood over there to go, so keep it going all night. I'm alive. It is cold. It is definitely below 0 up in here right now. All my water is frozen solid, so I'm literally melting snow so that I can heat up the water. I used what's left of my water to make some oatmeal and some coffee. Oh man, I slept good. I did not want to get out of that sleeping bag, that's for sure. But I got up at around 4:30. I went to bed super early, like 6. So there we go. That's how I'm doing that. The stove fuel freezes. Nick, never again. White gas. White gas. Yeah, so I'm just going to start packing up. I got a lot to pack up in here. All this crap. My hiking clothes, I'm not even going to wear those out today. I'm just going to freaking put my boots on and hike out in my camp clothes, because who cares if I get sweaty. Alright, I'll talk to you guys. I'll give you a call when I'm on my way home. It is pitch black out. This little pump thing is the best thing ever. It's a lantern and a mini pump to pump up my air mattress. That way I'm not blowing it up with my breath. Alright, bye. Alright guys, I'm hiking my way out. This crazy little thing. I definitely got what I set out here to get, because we got quite a bit of snow. Sorry I didn't get anything from the lean-to. Batteries are low, I had to charge them. Definitely need a new sleeping pad. I don't like this trying to stack them and make it work. Alright, see you back in the car. Dunzo. That hike out was a bitch. All this fresh snow. There's the car right there. All this fresh snow, and no previous hikers can't see the trail, and that trail is not as much used as the one I came in on. But there we go, back to the trail. So one thing I said, oh, I'll keep my camp clothes on. It's not that far of a hike. I got layers upon layers upon layers on. I am so drenched in sweat. Now comes the magic moment. Is my battery dead? Will my car start? We'll see. Ooh, that's interesting.